What about in real time, Phil? I mean, I don't want to be mean, but like it was kind of funny how you guys were like looking forward to me playing that so much. Like you guys were so excited for me to play that, and then after night 3, everyone went like, "Phil, change the game." Like the YouTube AI summary on the chat was like taking all of your guys' comments, and it was going like, yeah, everyone wants you to fucking move on and play another game. I mean, I can't really be that mean to that game because it's a free, right? It's a free FNaF fan game. Like, I can't be mean. I can't be so mean. I kind of gave it a C-, like, when I played that, but, like, when I stewed on it, now that after I played, like, the other FNaF fan games that I played on that stream, like, I kind of stewed on it, and I realized, yeah, no, C- is, like, way too kind to that game. It's like for a team of like 50 people, and like, it's just genuinely worse than Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Scott Cawthon made that game in a cave with a box of scraps, and for like 6 months, and it's like came out great, and like in real time compared to that is like a joke, you know? Like that game is an absolute joke. It's not really like a tragedy, you know, because like I'm not in the FNaF community. Like I wasn't invested in the development of that game. Apparently, a lot of people were really excited for that game to come out. But like I can't be that mean because it's like, you know, it's a free fan game, and like it's just laughable. Like the developers looked like they were having fun putting in meme shitposts and that. Like there's a jump scare where like Foxy brings down your camera and then gives you bedroom eyes for some reason. Chica does like a helicopter spin. I think there was a jump scare with Brother that was like, he jump scared you and then the like, oh my god, like SFX, like sound effects, like at the end there. Holy Fastballs was something that I can't get out of my head. I rewatched like the intro to that game, and there was like a bunch of like Photoshop newspapers of like all of the FNaF storyline, and it was like trying to be all epic and shit, and it was like filled with like very obvious grammar errors. And it's like, yeah, no, I gave that game a C-. No, it's like F. Like, I legitimately can't find anything positive or worthwhile to say about that game. It seems like an absolute failure when it comes to trying to actually make a finished product. Like, failing grade, okay, again, it's a free fan game, so, like, don't be that mean about it. Like, don't shit on the developers for it. It's a free fan game. It's cringe as fuck. It has, like, a weird Paper Pal, like, OC thing. Every time I open my mouth about that game, like, mean shit comes out. I'm very sorry. Like, I'm trying to find good things to say about it, but it's just, like, F for you tried, I guess. I don't know, it's just some people say, oh, but Phil, you're being so mean about it, like, this game was just made for fun, and it's like, no? I looked at online, and apparently, like, FNaF in real time has an actual official website for some reason, and, like, it had, like, a bunch of trailers, and, like, a official music video, and, like, it had merch made of it, even though it's a fan game. They made merch off of FNaF in real time. So it's like, like, the game itself is like parody. Like, it's an absolute parody game filled with like meme shit. It's glitchy as hell. It's rushed. It looks ugly. Like, the animations look ugly on cameras. And it's like a joke, but it's marketed as this like really serious, impressive project. You know? So like, do you want me to treat it as a joke and be, like, light about it, or do you want me to treat it seriously, you know? If, like, it's kind of really scummy to... Because I also learned that the models in that game were not even actually made by the developers. It was taken off of, like, an SFM, like, accuracy modeler pack, like, that's available on DeviantArt. So, like, they didn't make the models. They didn't make the mechanics. They edited the models to make that weird, like, paper face OC, like, self-insert OC thing. To me, it was very clearly a joke. Yes, Circa, but if you're making it a joke, why are you making merch about it and trying to, like, take yourself as like a serious development studio. I think that they made a studio called like In Real Time Studio, and they're making like actual games that they want to sell now. And they're making like multiple I think they're making like 5 more projects right now, like they're in development. If you're like a FNaF like artist, or if you're someone from that wants to join in that development team, don't. I think that a lot of people were very mistreated in that development team. As a warning, please don't join the stuff that developer's doing. I think it's very scummy and very weird to be doing that shit. And doing like 5+ projects at once, like, I don't really recommend you touch that. It doesn't seem that it really has any potential to go anywhere interesting. That seems a bad idea to join that development team. Don't do that, please. There's a FNaF movie game as well. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, no, I thoroughly do not recommend you touch that with a 10-foot pole. Like, it just seems to be a bait game for, like, YouTubers to, like, pog at, and for, like, people to watch, like, TikTok compilations on. It's like a music video, almost, especially in Night 3 with Foxy. It's like a music video, like, TikTok compilation, like, bait game, in my opinion. I'm sure that the developers that programmed it, tried their best. Apparently it was apparently it was, like, programmed in under a month, because they needed to, like, get it out the door as soon as possible. And the animators certainly tried to make the character scary on camera, but the animations were way too smooth, and there was no sound effects with it. Yeah, it's a red flags all over in that whole real-time studio, people. Like, I would absolutely recommend, if you're a creator of FNaF, steer the hell away from that development studio. It seems that they just want to make, like, merch and money, and they just want to make, like, get fame instead of actually making a product that people could enjoy and have fun with, you know? I recommend you play A Bite at Freddy's, 5 Nights at Frick Bears 3, Too Many Nights. Like, I had a lot of fun with those games. Make FNaF fan games because you want to have fun and make something small and unique and actually fun, you know? Don't make it for the clout. It seems like it was just purely made for clout. And potentially, profit from someone else's creations. Like, purely. Absolute, like, no thank you. Yeah. Oh, one last thing. I saw some people on Twitter saying that, oh, Phil is, like, jealous because this fan game came out and not his, like, FNaF Plus game. He must be so jealous that this game actually managed to release, and I'm like, dude, from what I played yesterday, I'm gonna be 100% honest, I would be embarrassed if I released that game to people. Like, I would rather have nothing, you know? Like, I know it's like a good dig, it's like, haha, this game came out and yours didn't, but it's like, no, it's actually better that mine got cancelled, because, like, if I had to release a project in that state, it would be, like, embarrassing.
Hey Phil, been a while. This mod is very balanced.
Thank you, Jorge. But it's like, yeah, it would be extremely embarrassing if I actually released that kind of game out to people. Like, making games that are good takes a while to do. If I release something in the level of, like, in real time, but, like, actually paid and on Steam for people to buy, like, it would be an absolute shit show. I would rather just have nothing. That's my take, honestly.